Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into a mental tool that the absolute best athletes on the planet use to show up and dominate when it counts. We are talking about the alter ego.
All right, let's just get right into it with a question that, let's be honest, every single one of us has asked ourselves. You know exactly what I'm talking about. In practice, you're a world beater. You can't miss. But then the game starts, the lights are on, and something just shuts off. So what is going on there?
Well, here's the thing. Your biggest battle isn't actually against the person guarding you. It's against that little voice in your head, the one that makes you overthink everything, worry about what the coach is thinking, and just paralyzes you with the fear of messing up.
And this slide really breaks down the two different versions of you that are fighting for the driver's seat. You've got your everyday you, the one that thinks and analyzes, super useful for, daily life, but on the court, it can make you hesitant. Then you have game you. This is the you that's just locked in, confident, playing on instinct. Our entire goal is to get game you to show up on demand.
So, how do we actually do that? You have to build a mental switch, a way to deliberately flip on your game you whenever you need it. And that tool, that switch, that's your alter ego. It's how you decide who's showing up to compete today.
Now, we need to get one thing straight right away because this is a huge misunderstanding. This is not about being fake. It's not about pretending to be somebody you're not. It is the complete opposite. It's about choosing to be the most focused, most powerful version of yourself, and finally shutting up that voice of doubt that's been holding you back.
Okay, so you're probably thinking, how do I actually build one? This isn't just some abstract idea, it's a skill you can learn. So let's get practical and walk through the 5-step blueprint right now.
Step 1. First things first, you gotta know what you're trying to turn on. So think back. Think about a time you were playing completely out of your mind, just in the zone. What were you like? Were you aggressive, fearless, super calm? You're gonna pick 2 or 3 of those core traits, and that's the essence we're gonna bottle.
All right, step 2 is to give this peak version of you a name. This is so important because it creates a clean break in your mind. It separates who you are walking around day to day from who you are when you step between the lines. It doesn't have to be a big deal, it just has to mean something to you.
Step 3. This is where the magic happens. You need a simple, physical action that's gonna be your on switch. Think of it like a light switch for your brain that says, okay, it's time to go. A tap on the chest, a snap of your wristband, whatever. That little action becomes the bridge that takes you from one mode to the other.
Now this next part, step 4, this is totally non-negotiable. The second you hit that trigger, your entire body language has to change. Instantly, shoulders go back, chin comes up, you walk like you own the place. You have to remember, your body tells your brain how to feel, not the other way around. Carry yourself with confidence, and your mind will get the message.
And finally, step 5, you gotta practice. You have to get your reps in. This is a mental muscle. You wouldn't expect to have a killer crossover without practicing it, right? Same thing here. Use your trigger in practice, right before a drill, when you feel tired, and especially right after you make a mistake. The more you do it, the more automatic it becomes.
So, you've done the work, you've built the system. Now, let's talk about how to actually use this thing when the pressure is on in a real game.
This table right here is your game plan. Before you even check in, boom, hit your trigger, switch your posture. You're not just jogging onto the court, your alter ego is. And what about after a mistake, a turnover? Instead of getting down on yourself, just hit your trigger, reset, next play. That mistake happened to everyday you, not the general. And in a huge moment, ask yourself a simple question. What would my alter ego do right now? It changes the whole game.
Okay, let's pull back the curtain and talk about the final piece of the puzzle, the science of why this actually works. Because this isn't just a mental trick. You're literally rewiring your brain for confidence.
And I absolutely love this analogy. Just think about it. Your brain is like a field with a bunch of dirt paths. Every time you react with doubt or fear, you're walking down that same negative path, making the groove deeper and deeper. The alter ego is your chance to start walking a new path, the confidence path.
And every single time you use that trigger and step into your alter ego, you're stomping down the grass on that new path. You're making it clearer and easier to walk down. And over time, that confident path becomes the default. Resetting after a mistake is instant. That confident posture feels normal. And that nervous, hesitant you, well, he just starts showing up less and less.
So really, when you strip it all away, it's pretty simple. This isn't acting, it's not being fake. This is mental training.
It's a structured, repeatable way to take control of your focus, your emotions, and your performance, so you can be your best whenever you choose to be.
And I want to leave you with this last thought, because it's so powerful. What if the most real, most authentic version of you is the one who plays free, without all that weight of self-doubt? Your alter ego isn't a mask you put on. It's the key that unlocks the incredible player who's already in there, just waiting to get out of their own way.